Samuel Carter, reading Iago from William Shakespeare's Othello, Rosie from Andrew Bovell's Things I Know to Be True, a devised piece called Self-Portrait, inspired by shadows, and performing a poem called Question Time, written by myself, inspired by Santan Dave's song of the same name. Thank you. That Cassio loves her. I do well believe it. That she loves him, it is apt and of great credit. Othello, albeit I enjoy him not, is of a constant loving noble nature, and I dare think I proved a Desdemona most dear husband, but I do love her too. No, I have absolute lust. Peradventure I do stand account for his greatest sin, but partly led to die of my revenge. For I do suspect the lusty Othello hath leaped into my sea. The thought whereof doth like a poisonous mineral gnaw my innards. Nothing can or shall content my soul till I am even with him wife for wife. Or, failing that, at least inflict a jealousy upon him so evil the judgment cannot cure. What do you think to do? The poor trash of Venice, whom I leash for his quick hunting, stand the putting on, I'll have Michael Cassio on the hip, abuse him to Othello in the wrecked garb, for I fear Cassio in my nightcap too. Have them all thank me, love me, reward me for making him egregiously an ass and practicing upon his peace and quiet, even to madness. Tis there, but yet confused. Knavery's playing faces never seen till used. I met him 4 nights ago. Yeah. His name is Emmanuel. He's the most beautiful boy I've ever seen. Meeting people is harder than you think. I did meet people, mainly of Australians, and yeah, the boys just want to have sex, which is cool for like a night or two. But I don't know. If I want to have sex in Australia, I can stay in Alec Cove. But then there he was, at this club in May, dancing with his shirt off, and he looks over at me, and I'm gone. I pretend not to be, of course, make it seem like I'm not interested, but oh, I'm so interested. And he comes over to me, and we danced the whole night. And then we come out into the sun. And I'm like, this is it. This is life. This is living. and when he kisses me, I want to cry. I've never been kissed like that. Not in Haddock Cove. And he just seemed to know things. It's like it didn't matter that I didn't. And 3 days we spent in bed together. 3 days. And yeah, by the end of it, I knew some things too. But I woke one morning and he's gone. Along with my favourite scarf, 300 euros, and a large piece of my heart. And so I'm walking through the streets of Berlin, and I just feel so ridiculous. Like I feel like I'm 12 years old again. I feel really small. And I feel like I want my mom and my dad and my siblings to be fighting over me. I can't even think of them too much because if I do, it's like my chest will explode. And so what I do is I write a list of all the things that I know, like really know for sure to be true. And frightening part is a really short list. I don't know much at all. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. The sun in the corner is a cliche. Yeah, but it's the yellow ball with the haphazard lines. Yeah. But it's advantageous because we've all done it. So the authorship is the fact that it's included. We all know who it's talking about via its inclusion. Do you get what I'm saying? I kind of need you to get what I'm saying. No, I don't want to talk to you. I don't know how. Or even if I did, look, I don't want to have to see your face when you hear what I have to say. It's not fair. But yeah, I like that it doubles up in that way. It's like my hair is like trees in midwinter, and then my nose is all sprinkled with white, and then my mouth is like, it only permits the blue, but my eyes are darkened without focus. But my beard, it's like scripture. It's like scrawled across the parchment, and it's it says a lot. It's unwritten. It's languages. It's trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. Do you think yellow is a happy color? Cause it's like it's kind of neutral in it. It's like red is red, then blue is blue, and then green is green. But yellow, I don't think it translates the same. But then we have all these like yellow happy faces and everything. It's like, I don't know a happy memory that's painted yellow. And then there's that yellow ball with haphazard lines, and it's like, yellow's danger so often. Why is it different when it's us? I like pink. I've always liked pink. Pink's happy. A question for the new Prime Minister. With disrespect, I request a new Prime Minister. And you did your best. It's evident you never cared except what your investments were and protect your men. Now is that fair? The irony is, you trick constituents that put you there, then turn your neck. So we only see what's over here. But if you chose daddy's business over replacing racist systems, don't claim ignorance and selfishness with hatred mixed in. Are you not aware of the ways in which you missed the mark? Left kids to starve. In your backyard, M's in UK cut still charge us large. You run amok, but won't take charge. You ain't the same as them. I'm sure there was place to eat on, but working class kids, working class with 15% of what you promised in past was is godless. That the man who united us had to fight the guy who manages us. Just to provide the public with the right to eat. The right can't lead, guess it's left to be seen. So where's the discussion? Don't think we forgot how grades changed to nothing based on where you came from. Shut down our holiday, went from Thompsons to 2E's. You judged and said they're Judies and robbed their jobs in unis. Lessons instilled in children don't reflect the way that you treat. Our teachers teach, come home and weep, stay strong throughout the whole week. Strike reminds of times in which the rich refuse to do what's right, they're villainized. But crime lies with who choose to reduce their price. So how can youths do their best when the real test investment? Adolescents left depressed is because your assessment said less bread, kids. A question for the new Prime Minister. Video ends.